Hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dare say. Uh, 1:30 in the afternoon, 28th of December. I'm sat here drinking a Bailey's coffee. A cleaner on this industrial estate and a friend are worried about me weight loss. So they give me a bottle of Bailey's and they've got me drinking Bailey's in a coffee. So, seeing as it's Christmas, I don't mind letting me guard down, but I don't like to throw kindness back in people's faces. So thank you very much to the two ladies. And thanks for that lasagna as well a couple of weeks ago that you gave me. But I don't need feeding up. I just like to watch me figure. Unlike Kevin. Right, here we go. Who have we got on the thumbnail today or the profile picture on Zoom? That's right. It's Flex singing his song that he wrote, Looking for Fast Car Eddie. You know, like you do. You get to 55, don't you? You wake up in the morning and you say, today I'm going to write a song about Eddie Hearn called Looking for Fast Car Eddie. Because I am a arselicker and I need to stay in the mix with Eddie. Isn't that right, Flex? Because nobody else wants to come and train at your gym, do they? Then again, nobody wants to go to Tony Sims' gym, do they, at the moment? Pop, pop, bang. Eh? Or Bombay Dave's. Speaking of Bombay Dave, 14 sermons is done. 14 sermons. Eh? Since Fury Usyk. Oh my God. Every time I turn my YouTube on, I've got Bombay Dave there. Trying to get himself in mix. It's only a few years ago that my good friend Nicky Smedley silenced him for about a year. Isn't that right, Bombay Dave? Eh? Have you been down to Chris's gym? King's Boxing Gym? Retford Road, Sheffield S13. Have you been down yet? To sort it all out about what happened? Eh? Because we all know what happened, don't we? Bombay Dave. Just to let you know. We've got a little surprise for you at the beginning of the year. Pop, pop, bang on that one. As I just mentioned earlier, Tony Sims, eh? He's another one that spilled his boots in the sport of boxing. Oh, yeah, he spilled his boots, him, hasn't he? Eh? Nobody wants to train with him now, though, do they? Why is that? Are we talking silent bans and PEDs? Well, he's only come out and he said he had Tyson Fury beating Usyk hands down. Not that we're trying to say that you're trying to get in the mix with Fury to train him, or that your mentor, Eddie Hills, has told you to say that, to go into for Fury, because for years you didn't have a good word to say about Fury when you were in mix with Big Meech and McCracken, did you, Tony? Now all of a sudden, Fury's been robbed. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But then again, people say things in boxing and they come across as staunch, don't they? And their word is made of oak. But when it suits them, they're willing to cross the street straight away if it's in their benefit. Eh? Eh? It is what it is. But what about the Bricktop sermons, eh? How many sermons have we seen from Bricktop since Fury got bladdered again? Every time I turn my YouTube on, Bricktop's there doing an interview. He's building armies. Bob Arum had Fury winning by a landslide. So did I. And Oscar De La Hoya had him winning by more rounds than me. Not according to Oscar's interview with Radio Raheem. So I don't know where you got that one from. Bricktop, a.k.a. Old Dinted. It is what it is. You should be embarrassed, though, now, Bricktop, about the Fury bias that you come out with. You should be embarrassed about the bias, eh? You could not make it up. 2 seconds, let me just have a sip of this Bailey's Nescafe Azura Americana. Not bad. With a sweet X in it. Right. I'm being told that fake Paul, you know that fake boxer that Gareth Anal Davis says is good for the sport of boxing. I've been told that fake Paul's going to fight Conor McGregor. Hey, what is all that about, eh? How dare Conor McGregor show his face? That's what I want to know. Who'd want to watch that? Well, I don't want to watch it. Them teeny boppers might want to watch it. Fake Paul's fan club, but not me. But fake Paul, is he really that old? 27? Looks about 47, doesn't he? I don't know. Fat Dan's piped up, hasn't he? Calling for Fury versus Big Meech. You know Fury versus Big Meech, aka Anthony Joshua. In my opinion, that fight is a dog with fleas. They've both been knocked about, haven't they? And Big Meech is shot to pieces. He's scared of his own shadow, isn't he? Well, he is, isn't he? That's the bottom line, isn't it? Why put a rematch clause in with Dubois and then fill your nappy when you're offered the rematch? I don't get it. But you're not going away from Eddie Hills. He's not going to let you go just yet, Big Meech. Do you know why? Got a lifetime deal with your kid. You're tied to him for life. It is what it is. Who's the biggest licker in the sport of boxing at the moment, Porky? Is it Dev Sandwich, the Gad, or Scam Jones, or Puppy Parsons? I'm going to say it's a tie between all four of them. How's about that? That Dev Sandwich was pretty embarrassing, isn't he, really? It was nice to see Sonny Edwards put him in his place, but Sonny's a bit of a fraud, isn't he, really? Telling us he's stronger, faster, quicker than a speeding bullet, then telling us he'd got loads of injuries and been partying in camp. Hey, bit like Liam Smith in it, abusing fans just to get a pay-per-view. Pop, pop, bang on that one. Right, my reply to the trolls sending me vileness this morning regarding my views on the Gypsy Kings or the Gypsy Losers CV. Let me just spell it out again. I don't care. Keep the emails coming. porkycorner@mail.com. But here is Fury's CV. So just so you know, here are his wins over former, current, and future champions. He's beat Vladimir, 40-year-old, in his 68 fight. Cunningham, and he's 30, who a 37-year-old and on the slide, a former cruiserweight, coming off a loss in a life and death. Fury should have been DQ'd for that. And he's beat Wilder twice. That's his CV. Fury's only beat one guy out his generation that's any good, and that's Wilder. He's beat one guy from his generation, so it is what it is. But on a sad note, Paul Bamba fought on the 21st. My condolences to his family. Cruiserweight, Puerto Rican kid. And he had a concussion apparently, and he died a couple of days after the fight. So that just lets you know how serious this sport is. It's not to be messed about with, this sport. Okie dokie. If you don't believe me, go and ask Johnny Fisher, because he punched his head in head other day with an uppercut, didn't he? So, okie dokie. So, anyway, peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Booyaka.